The milling of the coarse homespun cloth, as in the old days, is repeated even today on occasion when friends gather for an old-time milling frolic to the lilt of Gaelic songs.
Hello, Cimid Hashif. Is Misha Connell Machricha di Gawasta Rewan I Crunel I Albastad Walkin Beck. I'm Connell McKinnon, Agus Sanju, Hami Kawastan Gaelic, Hami Dawa Hekish gave Root Beckman Orain Wuwai. I'm at the Gaelic College today and I'm teaching you guys a little bit about the milling tradition and milling songs here in Cape Breton. I'm seated here at Gumboart Wuwag at the milling table and I have my blanket in front of me. And a milling frolic is a form of communal labor, and it's the last step in the process of making our blankets and our clothing for the year. So traditionally, we would be milling at the end of harvest season, and it's quite a laborious process. So instead of undertaking that as a family or one person, we get everyone together and make a community go of it. The milling tradition is not only a task of labor, but it was kind of a ceilidh and a get-together and a party. Everyone had taken in their crops and kind of shutting things down, getting ready for the winter. So it was a good way to have one last blast of fun before the winter sets in. And everyone would bring their cloth that was just off the loom and we'd mill it together around the table. The process of milling, you need to wet the cloth. It's kind of loose when it comes off the loom, and we would sew it into a circle and seated around the table. We pound it wet off the milling board or the milling table, and that felts it and gets the cloth more waterproof and able to be made into blankets and clothing. And we'd make a pretty fun night out of it, and there would be matchmaking, and there might be a drink or two, and a fiddler might be there, and a dancer in the other room. So you'd have your seat at the milling table, and you'd sing a few songs, and you might go into the other room and have a meal. And now that we no longer have to mill, or we're not making our own cloth as much anymore, we continue the tradition, and it's used as a way to share songs and to share language and just an intergenerational transmission in communities. So there's still milling frolics to this day in communities like Johnstown, Christmas Island, different communities around Cape Breton. And it's just a great way to get together at the end of the harvest season and have a bit of fun and have a laugh and share some songs and stories and to meet with elders and just share the language and tradition. Some of these songs share women's perspectives. In the old country, milling was quite often women's work, and when it came to the New World, you start hearing songs about hunting and sailing and things like this when the men started joining in on the milling table. One song I'll give you an example of is Mary Woodach, My Lovely Mary, and it's a song composed by Callum Gillis from Southwest Margaree, and it's a story from the Iona area of a fella that was working closely with a woman from Mabu, and she had to leave to the States, and they were kind of set to be married, but she had to leave, and he kind of went through some betrayal through a friend, and they never ended up getting together, but Callum heard this story and composed a song about it. We'll try that one. I horo mo veri woodach stulich loom and gachum found smuatach me as the yes a hamochria jairach traum no a hunik me erusuvat on at der mur nach loom Hoerum boys and nuer minchin leto charug kinchach kiun. I harom o veri woodach stulich loom and gachum found. Smuatach me as the yes a mochria jairach traum. Ni and down a huey in crewy cook me girl gutes me och. G'day to you shin moch harstin chum shin gun bin drast the past. Iarom o veri woodach stulich loom and gachum found. Smuatach me as the yes a mochria jairach traum. Sound and Jew is let go verach go of McLean goach woam. Skit the haum Boston rioch strika he me usnam huin. I harom o veri woodach stulich loom and gachum found. Smuatach me as the yes a mochria jairach traum. Choak of Pius Beck yen Oren. That was just a small piece of the song, but good example of the milling tradition here in Cape Breton.
Good evening, everyone. Falcha, welcome to Coilsean na Gaelic, the Gaelic College, for our Wednesday night Ceilidh. Also, not only want to welcome our guests are here tonight, of course, our regulars who are often here on a weekly basis, but I want to make a special welcome to our students who are both registered with CVU and also with Coilsean na Gaelic, or Bain Babel. In that case, they're at the new school in Mabel, and they're sitting over here to my left. And a warm round of applause for these first-year students and our Bachelor of Arts Community Studies program. So they're in the midst of taking a history course now, and they'll be taking literature and folklore and Gaelic language and music and dance. And they're having a great week, and we're really happy to have them. They're from different parts of the country, and of course here at home as well. My name is Rodney MacDonald. For our guests, I'm the president of Coilsean na Gaelic, and again, a special welcome to each of you here. Now, you will notice that there's a couple of cameras here tonight, and I'll note that in just a moment. We appreciate your patience with that. We were very lucky tonight, and I'll do a formal introduction of her, but we have Heather Rankin here for a special appearance here tonight, so we're really happy to have her join us here tonight. So they're following Heather around these days, and they're doing taping for A Taste of Cape Breton, and it's a show that you want to watch out for sure. And whatever Heather does, she does a great job of it, as does her family and her sisters, whether in music or in business at the Red Shoe Pub. A great spot to stop if you're going by. So just before I say a few more words about Heather, I do want to note a couple of things, and these are just some basics for the room. You'll know that the exits are located in the back and also to the side here for safety. We have some tea and coffee and oat cakes and refreshment table at the back for those that would like to wet their lips through the night. And as well, of course, nothing else in that regard around the building itself. The washrooms, of course, are located just back in the area of the foyer. There is one thing I do want to note, and I can't help but say something about our good friend, a good friend at Cape Bretoners, and I know there'll be more said tonight about him. But the loss of Bruce Guthrie in the last day or so. And Bruce was a great friend of myself, certainly, and all the musicians throughout Atlantic Canada and across the country, and indeed in Europe and well beyond. So I just want to express our condolences on behalf of the college to Kim and to Dylan and to Jody and to the extended family on behalf of us all. So he was someone who performed as part of Kitchen Fest here and was really the lead for our songwriter circle each and every year. So we will be thinking of him tonight and in the days ahead. So on that somber note, but I know that he'd also want us to have a great Ceilidh here tonight. He would be the type to smile and say, get on with her. So we're going to get on with it. And we're going to have Heather come up, kick things off for the Ceilidh. I'm a big fan of Heather, and I know all of you are too. She has done a tremendous amount for music in Cape Breton. She has done a tremendous amount for culture in Cape Breton. She has been a great friend to the music industry. And I mentioned to her today that she opened up, and her siblings opened up a lot of doors for a lot of people in the music industry, especially in the traditional side of music. And they were very proud. Didn't matter what stage they were on. They'd sing a Gaelic song from home, or they'd do a step, or there'd be a fiddle tune in the mix. So let's put our hands together. Heather Rankin for this special guest appearance.
I thought that I'm that tall, right? Thanks, Rodney, and thanks everybody for coming this evening. Welcome. How's everybody feeling? I'm gonna get rid of this thing. So, oh dear, it's clipped. Just stuck on there like a gumdrop. So I was here all afternoon, and I learned how to make a kilt, and I learned how to make a tie, and I visited the museum, and I even had a visit with Rodney, and he was trying to teach me how to play the fiddle, and I was hoping that I'd be ready for tonight. But I think I'm going to need another couple lessons. Anyway, Rodney mentioned Bruce Guthrie, and I thought it would be nice to sing one of his songs. He wrote this one with Malcolm Jones, and like Rodney said, he was a pillar of our musical community and a friend to many of us. So we'll keep Bruce in mind when we're singing this. From the landing of poetry to the wild Cape Breton coast, every mile there in between, and on every word I spoke, you never left me all the miles. You were with me all the way, on every cloud. side. I feel I always will. You never left me all the miles. You were with me all the way. On every cloud that drifted by, on every wave my bow did break. And it makes a poor man strong to have a sense of home, and the ground on which I stand knows no difference to me when you never left me all the miles. You were with me all the way. On every cloud that drifted by, on every wave my bow did break. You never left me all the miles. You were with me all the way. On every cloud that drifted by, on every wave my bow did break. Thank you so much. Would you mind if we did that one more time? I promise not to cack this time. This is Malcolm MacNeil, by the way. One more time. Is that okay? Is that what you guys want?
Yep.
Okay, one more time.
Don't worry about the harmony if you know.
Yeah. From the landing of Portree to the wild Cape Breton coast, every mile there in between, and on every word I spoke, you never left me all the miles. You were with me all the way. On every cloud that drifted by, on every wave my bow did break. Where the fire meets the sky, in the land of coal and steel, while I still dream you by my side. I feel I always will. You never left me all the miles. You were with me all the way. distance to me when you never left me all the miles. You were with me all the way on every cloud that drifted by, on every wave my bow did break. You never left me all the miles. You were with me all the way on every cloud that drifted by, on every wave my bow did break. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you, Rodney. Thanks, everybody.
Just 1 second there, Rodney, while he unravels that. There you go.
Well, thank you very much to Heather Rankin, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful song and a great tribute. Thank you for being here tonight. And also a special thanks to Malcolm MacNeil. Of course, Malcolm is no stranger to the college. Anyone who's been here to Ceilidh all summer, Malcolm has worked with us all summer. And we're very happy to see him back here tonight for that special appearance with Heather. And we thank everyone for, as well, their patience during the recording and such. It's something different and something that we're very pleased to have for our Wednesday night at Ceilidh. We're going to move things right along, and we're going to get to some other great guests that we have here tonight. Someone that's no stranger to the college. He's taught here as an instructor over the years. He's step danced on the outdoor stage. He's played the fiddle here and in the college over the years. Always a delight to listen to Mr. John Pellerin from Antigonish, and he'll be joined on piano by Chiasson and James McLean on guitar. So looking forward to the tunes. James McLean, welcome.
Okay. You're gonna go right here. There you go. All right there. Give your fiddle a quick go there, John, again. All right there for you. Put down a song. Up or down? Okay. There? Okay. How about you, Joel? I think so, yeah. Good? Okay. All right.
Well, wasn't that great music? Beautiful stuff. John Pellerin, accompanied by Joel Chiasson and James McLean. I met to Joel originally came from Ceilidh, lives in Sydney, and James lives in Eastlake, Ainsley. And we're very happy to have both of them here, joining John here tonight. And John, I always what impresses me about John's playing. First of all, I love his slow airs, and that slow air he played was a dandy. And but great strasses and reels as well. And I know that we're going to see hopefully a few steps from John later on tonight, and you can often see him dancing with his brother Bill as well. A wonderful dancer, beautiful dancer. Yeah, exactly. And the students yesterday from Bain Babel, which is a partnership with Cape Breton University, and I encourage maybe those that are watching online tonight, or maybe some here, if you're interested in taking courses with us online through the college here, or summer programs, or weekend programs, whatever it might be, or our Gaelic online programs, please take a look at our website, including that as well of the programs offered at Bain Babel. So if you have perhaps it's a grandson or a granddaughter or a son or daughter that might be interested in first year university program, please take a look. It's a great program, it's new, and it offers something very special. We're going to just move over a little bit to down the road, if you will, not too far down the road. He's here pretty often doing our sound for us, and he's busy almost nightly this time of year, off singing somewhere and performing, either by himself or with his dad, Tracy Cavanaugh, and he's no stranger to the college. We're happy to have him here tonight. He's going to come up and entertain you with a couple of songs. Michael Cavanaugh, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. Do you leave this music, Michael?
What's that? Yeah.
Oh.
I got my little speaker up here with me, so I don't have to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Check 1, 2. Hello. I always go check 1, 2. People wonder if I can get past that and if I can make it to 3, but I can. Yeah, I'm just going to jump in here and do a couple of quick songs, maybe. Since I seem to be in the open tuning, I'll do one of my own here. This was one I wrote a little while ago, about 12 years ago. My oldest son is almost 12 years old, so kind of wrote this one just before he was born for him. I have 2 more children, and still just the one song. I'll get to it one of these days. This one's called Ride the Waves. Show you how to grow. See me, oh see me, I'll teach you all I know. Watch your mother look with pride, capture all her strength, 'cause in herself you'll find more wealth than any king could gain. So let the rains fall down, let it drench your hair, 'cause you will never have to despair. We'll watch over you, we will guide you through. You just ride the waves, and we'll see you at the shore. Watch me, oh watch me, I'll show you how to grow. Love and kindness tied on strings, wove into the family you know. Generations present and past are the reason why you're here. Through lives lived long, gentle but strong, in you they're still long near. So let the rains fall down, let it drench your hair, 'cause you will never have to despair. We'll watch over you, we will guide you through. You just ride the waves, and we'll see you at the shore. Watch me, I'll show you how to grow. See me, oh see me, I'll teach you all I know. And as our family showed to me, I will show to you. So when you're on the road and have children your own, you can show them too. So let the rains fall down, let it drench your hair, 'cause you will never have to despair. We'll watch over you, we will guide you through. You just ride the waves, and we'll see you at the shore. I think I'll do a little version of a classic here. The minor tune adjustment here. So yeah, we're talking about the unfortunate passing of Bruce Guthrow there, and this song kind of popped into my head. I mean, it's a classic anyway, but Bruce was great to get up and play songs out of the blue, even if he'd go out, do a round of golf here in Bedeck or down at the Thirsty Hiker sometimes in Ingonish. My old man used to play down there, both places, still does, and Bruce and him go way back because they're both from City Mines. And so anyway, he would get up, if he was there after a round having a beer or something like that, he'd always get up and play a few tunes with Dad or whatever. And this was one that they did together a couple of times that I remember watching them when I was little. One time up at the golf course in Bedeck there right after in the old clubhouse. So we'll do a little rendition of the Wild Mountain Time. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme blows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll love go together to block wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by the crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers from the mountain. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll love go together to block wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I see you go, Billy go, I see you go, Billy go, I see you go. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much, Michael. A beautiful song, your own composition, of course, to start things off, and then a great tribute, the second song to Bruce. And I know, having shared a stage with Bruce on a number of occasions, especially with a lot of musicians, they'd often sing that song, and that would be the go-to song, and a beautiful song, of course, and he did a wonderful job. So thank you very much, Michael.
No problem.
Thank you. I do want to do a little shout out to our online folks who are watching. So we do these Ceilidhs year round, and we always make sure that we do a Facebook Live each and every week, because we want to make sure that we reach as many people as we can, and we certainly want to make sure that we put a little shout out here from Victoria County, beautiful Victoria County, and I know there's some of the tourists that are having a chance to explore the different parts of the county here, as well as parts of the island around the Cabot Trail and such, and the Bredora Lakes area. And so we're pleased to do that each and every week. So to those that are watching online, I will say I was one of my little commercial that as a not-for-profit charitable foundation, the college wants to do everything we can to keep on promoting the music for our students and for those that come here, as well as to make sure that we keep our Ceilidhs going each and every week. So any donations that are made online are very welcome, and we appreciate that, and that allows us to make sure that we do our live stream. Ryan's doing our live stream here tonight, and Michael's on sound, and we want to make sure that we keep on doing that and keep on celebrating this great music that we all love so much. Speaking of that, we're going to welcome back James McLean. I was saying, and Joel Chiasson will be joining him on the piano. I was saying to Heather Rankin earlier today, just before you come up, James, I was saying, you know, somebody a name that we're all very familiar with is Dave McIsaac, of course, one of the well-known guitar players in Nova Scotia. And he probably played with, most of the records and CDs that you would have heard, especially, in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and in the early 2000s. Well, I was saying, this is the guy to watch out for, James McLean. And that's, I don't want to, don't want to make his head too big, but he's the next generation of the Dave McIsaac of Nova Scotia. So, James McLean, here we go. No pressure.
Enough in there for you? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is, yeah.
Can I pop around now?
You're good to go, yep.
All right. James, great stuff. You started. I heard that Strasbourg. It's Colin Rankin's Strasbourg, is it?
Right.
Composed by Glenn Graham, cousin of my own, and Colin and his wife were very instrumental in the last number of years around the dances in Maryvale and Unish County. Great dances in a small hall there. I'd love to see them come back in that area because they were just a great dance crew that would go to the dances out there in rural Unish County. And Colin grew up in Inverness and plays the fiddle and went to St. Yves, and Glenn composed that probably during the days of St. Yves when they went together there. So yeah, so enjoyed all your tunes, beautiful as usual. We'll why don't we play some jigs? Try some. I'll try one of my own to start things off. It's called Sally Central Street. you. Get a dancer up. What do you think? John Pellerin, get up and do a few steps. Love watching John dance, and John exemplifies what traditional style of step dancing really is. And close to the floor, beautiful steps, and it's on his own. And no pressure again. Dances just like Dave McKaiser. Oh, no, I hope Dave is watching. Dave's a good friend. Okay, you all set? John here. We'll get him to grab his fiddle, and we'll ask Mike to join us as well. I want to say a special thank you to our guests here tonight. First of all, I want to say a special thank you to kick off our night, Heather Rankin, who joined us for a guest appearance tonight, and as well, of course, Chiasson on the keys. James McLean, the guitar. James. His twin brother, Dave McIsaac, beside me here on my left. No, John Pellerin, ladies and gentlemen, fiddle and steps. And of course, Michael Cavanaugh. Thank you to Michael for your songs as well as the sound, and Brian for the live stream. And to Barb at the down by the freshman table for oatcakes and everything else. Thank you, Barb. Each and every week. Again, I want to acknowledge our students who I know they just started classes today. I know they're going to have a great year, and we're proud that they're a part of our organization. And we thank all of you for supporting us here each and every week, and for our guests who are with us here tonight. Welcome to St. Anne's. And welcome to Coast and the Gaelic. We're very pleased that you decided to be with us here tonight. So we're going to end off with a little blast. We'll start off with a song and then a couple of tunes. Have a great night and safe travels.
Oh, the days I'm waking in knees, the sky's a painful blue. I look all around, but honey, all I see is you. Oh, the summer city lights are softened in the night, you think the air is clear. I'm sitting with friends for 45 cents, so buys another glass of beer. She's got something to say, but I'm so far away that I don't know who I'm talking to. And you just walked in the door, and honey, all I see is you. And I just want to hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. Say you've been twice your wife, and you went through a lie, but honey, what the hell is it for? After 23 years, you think I can find a way to let you go somehow. That I wanna see your smiling face 41 years from now. So long the lights on stage every night, I've been reaching out to find a friend who knows